There's a lot of G's, there's a lot of juice, there's a lot of stories, there's a lot of like lessons learned and burnings that happened. But anyway, moving on from that. Hi everyone, my name is Eniola, and thank you first of all for even clicking into this video. You don't know what I'm about to say, but you clicked in anyway, so thank you. Once again, my name is Eniola and I'm an international journalist. I'm originally from Nigeria, and I'm going to give you a bit of a background, and then I'm going to go into what I'm going to be doing on my channel moving forward. Some very exciting things in the works, and I'm inviting you to come on the journey with me. So first of all, my background, originally from Nigeria, born and bred in Nigeria. I got my undergraduate degree in law, and I went to law school in Nigeria, practiced law for a while, and then I figured out that, although I really loved studying law, the practice of law was just not, on the same pace as I was. So I decided to switch over to media, which is something else that I've always loved doing. Even while I was at Unilag, that's why I went for undergrad, University of Lagos. I was on my school's radio station, and then I also used to, go to another online radio station to host a show called Campus Circuit, where we basically talk to students from around the continent of Africa, and that was a really wonderful experience for me. After I decided that I was going to switch from law to journalism, I took some steps that I believe have enabled me to get to where I am today, and I'm going to be sharing those with you along the way. And so yeah, stick around for those. After I just made the decision, then I got a job on a radio station in Lagos, 88.5 UFM, and I absolutely loved it. I am all about all things media, and 88.5 was the fire that I needed. It stoked the fire of media in me, and I absolutely loved working in that space. I loved working with my colleagues. I loved working with my managers. I loved going to work in the morning, and I was like, this is what life is supposed to be. Yes, let's do it. After that, I applied for my master's, and so I got my master's in journalism from the University of Texas at Austin. Go Longhorns. Yes. Yeah, drop a comment if you're a Longhorn. All right, let me know. And during my time at UT Austin, I was able to get a few internships. I interned at KXAN in Austin, and then I also interned at Bloomberg in New York, which was a fantastic experience. Both were really fantastic experiences for me. And then I got thrown and plunged and dunked into the job market. So tell me about it, and I can sympathize with you if you're currently in the job market right now as a journalist. It is crazy. Let's not mince words about that. But I know that there are jobs out there, and in fact, that's one of the things that I'm going to be talking about on the channel. This is the introductory video, and thank you for sticking around for so long. 3 minutes in and you're still here. Alright, so after I got my internship at Bloomberg and then I got into the job market, I finally got a job, and so I moved from Austin to Indiana. Yay! So if you're a journalist in Indiana, precisely South Bend, Indiana, hit me up. I need some friends. I need people in the area, because this is not somewhere where I know anybody. Currently, I know only my sources. I know only the people that I've interviewed for stories. So I'm gonna be very happy if I'm able to find a friend or two during my time here, okay? And then I'm gonna talk about my move to South Bend, Indiana, but I'm not gonna go fully into those details on this episode, on this introduction. So we're gonna talk about that at a later date, because there's a lot of G's, there's a lot of juice, there's a lot of stories, there's a lot of like lessons learned and burnings that happened. But anyway, moving on from that, for this channel moving forward, what I'm wanting to do with it is to make it a resource for not just journalists, but also for consumers of the news. So I want to bring the news consumer into the news process as well. And then I want to speak with journalists about how to ideate a story, how to pitch a story, how to figure out what sources you need to be speaking with, how to figure out which voice are we not hearing in the news as much, and who might be able to bring a different angle, who might be able to bring a different view, who might be able to push the story further and move the needle as it concerns the story that you're working on. I'm also going to be speaking with award winners, the Pulitzers, all the good stuff, any awards that you're looking to attain. I'm going to be bringing some of them on the show with me as I go forward. And then I'm also going to be talking about just, maybe I might even bring some recruiters into my show just to talk about the hiring process for journalists. Because personally, I feel like if you're a journalist, you're a journalist. And so let's not go into that. Let us not go into that on this video, okay? But anyway, I will be doing all of that, and I'm inviting you, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're a journalist, this channel is for you. If you're a consumer of the news, this channel is for you. We're going to be going to the back end of the stories that you read on the front pages. So you want to stick around for all the juiciness that is going to be happening, and education mostly also. That's something I'm very big on, education. If you're looking to, especially for students or like upcoming journalists or like baby journalists, really, you want to be listening to all the wisdom, all the professional, all the experience that will be, coming on the show and gleaning and just, positioning you to be better in the future. So I hope with these few points of mine that I have been able to convince you to subscribe to this channel, like it, comment, and share, because we're going to be doing a lot of wonderful things here. So I invite you to be a part of that once again. Thank you for watching this introductory episode, and I hope to see you sometime soon. Bye.